The problem with your widespread musculoskeletal syndrome and menopause is that you are exhausted and you don't even know where you are going to do any of the things that you need to do to fix yourself with the tendinitis that you have in your elbow, knee, and you're just exhausted. So here's the thing. You have to start doing tiny changes over time and make this part of your life and your lifestyle, because the perimenopause menopause transition is just that. It is a transition. If you keep beating yourself up for doing or not doing something, it's never going to work. Small changes daily over time make a huge difference. For instance, 10 minutes of movement a day is where I would recommend starting. That could be walking after dinner. It could be mobility. It could be stretching your tight hips, it's stretching your tight back. There sadly is no pill that is going to take away all the pain that we have. We have to stress our tendons, muscles, and bones to help them grow. And because our hormones are shifting, our inflammation isn't managed as well. Our tendons aren't remodeling as well. If you don't load your body with walking and lifting, you won't have the bone health you need. And I know you're exhausted because estrogen helped you stay motivated. And I'm here to be an encouragement that I see that you're tired and burned out. But we have to try tiny little bits to get you better, because the hole can feel so deep that you are down in, you don't even know how to crawl out. And so I'm going to say this controversial thing. I believe in hormone replacement therapy for women in perimenopause and early postmenopause. And honestly, I know that you don't like it when I talk about estrogen because people are going to tell me it causes cancer. But if I were to tell you that during the perimenopause menopause transition, you found a provider who offered you hormone replacement therapy, and then you took it and you tried it, and then all of a sudden your brain felt like you felt a little more motivated, you were a little less tired, you slept better at night because you didn't have those pesky hot flashes, and you felt like you could make better choices, that is 1 foot out of that hole. That is one big help out of that hole, because you're really getting to the heart of the issue. So it sounds controversial for me to say this, and I know you're worried about cancer because you heard about the Women's Health Initiative, but I'm going to challenge you to read a book. And if after you read this book, you hate estrogen the same way, okay, you can come back and yell at me. It's called Estrogen Matters. It is delightfully written, beautifully written, and I think it's a game changer. And I want you to know that some of those risk factors that you believe you have that are stopping you from doing that aren't absolute contraindications. Now, estrogen is not the end all be all. You still have to exercise. I still need you to make healthy choices. But I hear you say that you're struggling and you're in this hole and there's no way out. There are some ways out. You're going to have to challenge what you believe, because I don't want you to be down in the bottom of that hole all by yourself.